Hello, everybody. Today's the subject of my talk is generosity, because the second spiritual law, told by Geshe Michael Roach in his best-selling book Diamond Cutter, is generosity, and the opposite is greed. So, what comes up to your mind when you hear the word generosity? Of course, majority of us will think of some material things, of material prosperity and some financial prosperity and sharing with others. And we see in today's world, we see lots of volunteering, lots of fundraising, lots of sharing with material abundance. So we see that rich people, some rich and famous people who have lots of money, they share a lot with other people, or with some with poor people, with abandoned children, with orphanages, and etc. So actually, generosity is the quality of mind. Just as we live in the material world, and so we consume material things, that's why our mind is focused on material things. So it's okay. It's okay. It's not bad. Because to survive in this world, we have to satisfy our basic needs, which is food, accommodation, sleeping, and other things. Apart from material things or generosity relating material things, there is there is a generosity of sharing of our time, of our love, of our attention. Because in today's world there are lots of lonely people, especially as some elderly people who don't work, can be lonely, and they may need some attention, some maybe they need talks with other people, and so and we should always aware of that in our environment there are no lonely people, or if there are, so we should do something to help them. Well, sometimes it can be that we meet them, talk to them, or we can do some other we can do any other help, maybe invite them to some meetings according to their interests, and many other things. And of course, you should think of, you should care of your elderly parents. Even young children can be lonely, and of course your friends. So sometimes we don't have to spend a lot of time for that. Sometimes even when you meet a person, your neighbor or your friend, you ask how are you, and you exchange some news. Of course, it must be positive news, always encouraging, supporting, not sharing like negative news about some kind of terrorism or war, or anything which can discourage people. So it's about giving your time, giving your time, and and the highest level of generosity is when people share their knowledge. So it can be any kind of knowledge. Of course, it must be educating, positive. Like, if you are good at mathematics, you can share your knowledge with other people who need that. But the highest, I would say, it's sharing knowledge, spiritual knowledge, how to change your mind to be happier in this world, to be more confident, and to be in harmony with the outer world and with your inner world. So this is spiritual knowledge is the highest one because it changes once a person changes his or her mind, he changes his whole life. So and that's why mm, when you have some knowledge about yoga, how to improve your health or your mind, maybe you know how to meditate, you practice meditation and you can share with other people, or you share some information how to improve one's health, or you share some information of qigong, some meditation, yoga, or any these kind of things. So it is great. It is great. And this kind of influence. So it is, it gives a very special pleasure, special happiness, and it can't be compared with anything else. I'm a teacher of English, and so I have different experience. I have an experience of working as an interpreter, which I loved a lot. I have worked as a teacher of English. I also loved that. But also I have an experience of sharing some spiritual knowledge, and I would say this kind of sharing knowledge is really is very very special, and it can't be compared with anything else. So to summarize this subject, I would say that we, in order to be happy, because we do it for ourselves, not for those people who, of course, also for them, but eventually it influences, it changes us, it makes us happier, it makes us more compassionate, kinder, more loving. So we benefit a lot. And of course, people see your example, and they also some people get infected, because not all people can be leaders. So majority of people are just followers, and there must be people who are leaders, who show. So if you feel this potential in yourself, like you can be leader of your family, of your environment, of your group, and etc. I like to ask you to comment, to share your experience, to share your thoughts, ideas about generosity, and of course to develop this generosity. You don't have to give lots of money. No, this is not encouraged. Just according to your capacity. Just that's you can give that sum of money that you feel comfortable, maybe a little bit more, to develop generosity. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.